Gathered guests, would you please be upstanding for the arrival of Her Excellency, the Honourable Linda Dessau, Governor of Victoria.
Please be seated. I acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we are meeting. I pay my respects to their elders, past and present, and the Aboriginal elders of other communities who may be here today. Your Excellency, I invite you to present the honours and awards in the Order of Australia. To be members in the General Division, Mr. Philip John Cornish, for significant service to the telecommunications sector and to the community. Mrs. Elizabeth Ann Cousins, for significant service to the community through charitable initiatives. Dr. Alan Lindsay Curtis, for significant service to environmental management education and research. Professor Amalia Diorio, for significant service to tertiary education, to skills development and to women. Judge Felicity Pia Hampel, for significant service to the judiciary, to legal organisations and to women. To receive the Public Service Medal, Ms Jenny Atta, for outstanding public service to strategic social policy reform and delivery in Victoria. Ms Chris Faulkner, for outstanding public service to complex development of policy in support of Australians with a disability during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr Dennis William Flett, for outstanding public service to water management in Victoria. Mr Fernando Yanni, for outstanding public service to secondary education in Victoria. Ms Merrin Mason, for outstanding public service to law reform in Victoria. Dr Mark Norman, for outstanding public service to conservation and biodiversity management in Victoria. Mr James Matthew O'Halloran, for outstanding public service to superannuation reforms and to the implementation of infrastructure to enable the government's economic support measures to Australians during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mr. Christopher David Reedy for outstanding public service to community celebrations in Victoria. Ms. Linda Joan Weatherson for outstanding public service to social welfare initiatives in Victoria. To receive the Medal of the Order of Australia in the General Division, Mr. William Ewart Church for service to the community of Yarrawonga. Mr. Dean Joel Cohen for service to people with disability and to the Jewish community. Dr. Hugh James Cornell for service to biochemical research and to tertiary education. Mr. Lindsay Charles Cox for service to community history. Ms Pamela Elizabeth Cupper, for service to education and to the preservation of military history. Ms Beth Davidson, for service to local government and to the community. Mrs Patricia Margaret Dorr, for service to badminton. Ms Janet Jukes, for service to the community through LGBTIQ advocacy and social welfare organisations. Mrs Kathleen Mary Ray, for service to tennis. Would you please join the Governor in once again congratulating all of today's recipients? Your Excellency, I invite you to address us.
Well, thank you, and let me start by acknowledging Mr Adam Fennessy, Commissioner of the Victorian Public Sector Commission, and all our distinguished guests. And I'd also like to start by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we're gathering this morning, and by paying my respects to elders past and present, and to elders of other communities who might be with us too. I'm absolutely delighted to be welcoming each one of you to Government House, Victoria. We've, you can imagine, yearned to be able to gather in person again, and it's been our priority here to acknowledge the work of some of our finest Victorians with these investitures of Australian honours. As a group, you, our honours recipients, represent different parts of our state, different sectors and different disciplines and backgrounds. Many of you were born in this lucky country and you've contributed your ingenuity and your hard work to ensure that its many bounties are extended to more of your fellow Australians and often further afield as well. Some of you came to Australia or have given up much in the hope of new opportunities for yourselves and your families. Or like me, your parent or parents made that long voyage. And to you I say that by your special efforts, you've enriched your family's adopted country. Well, to say the least, the past 18 months or so have been trying. I think we've all experienced that, we've all noticed it. There have been moments that have tested us, both as a state and as individuals. But I have to say, as I look at you this morning and I reflect on the citations that we've heard, I feel absolutely optimistic about our society and our future. I know that the success of our nation and of our state lies in our people. That's not a new concept. It's a recognition as old as democracy itself. Indeed, it goes back to Plato's time, when Plato himself imagined individual citizens as being like the brains, the limbs and the organs of the state, contributing to its life overall. Well, each one of you, in your different ways, has shown the power of the individual to contribute to the life of our state and to make our community better and stronger. So today gives us the chance to recognise you, to show our gratitude and to say a heartfelt thank you to you. And it's really important that we do that because you inspire us and you will inspire others. Now, for these important reasons, I am actually going to ask a couple of things of you while you're here today. And the first is, I ask that you please do wear your award pins. Wear them often, wear them proudly, and be assured it's not an act of boastfulness in any way. To the contrary, it will help start conversations, and importantly, it will inspire others to emulate you. And it will also encourage others to nominate other worthy people. I have the strong view that our awards system is absolutely at its best when it's able to recognise the full diversity of our state and nation, and we depend on a breadth of nominations to achieve that. So my second request of you is this. Although I have absolutely no doubt that you will have had much support around you and around the work for which you're being recognised, and I know that many of your best supporters are likely to be here with you today, I do ask you to accept that today is all about you. I urge you not to feel shy or embarrassed about that, and I know the number of times that people up here say to me, "Oh, but I accept this award on behalf of all these wonderful people," and I know you do have a lot of support. But please take the time, while you're with us here at Government House, to reflect proudly on this recognition of all that you've done for Australia and how, in the words of our Victoria State motto, you've contributed so much to our peace and to our prosperity. And finally, I hope that everyone enjoys the occasion. We've even turned on reasonable weather for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Would you please stand and join heartily in the singing of the first verse of the National Anthem and then remain standing for the departure of the Governor.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one
Award recipients, friends, fellow Victorians, please rest. That concludes official proceedings for today. On behalf of all of us at Government House, we congratulate all of the award recipients.